Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. The channel where you subscribe for live TA, positivity, once in a while some crypto news here and there. We have a nice little chat together with a wonderful set of followers, a great community that we use to get through this crypto world that we're in and talk about Bitcoin. And now Shiba Inu is part of the main topic. I mean, let's not hide from it. So if you like crypto news, if you like this live stuff, if you just like TA, if you just like hearing me talk or sing or fooling around or any reason at all, and you're just a supporter, then hit the like and subscribe. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and hopefully we're going soon. We got Silly Ghost up there, Halloween time, and we're going to talk about crypto news right now. Without further ado, we're going to go right into the Shiba token and what's happening, no joking. And if you like that stuff, definitely here we are, without further ado. So there's a couple things. I'm hoping this is the last fall on more. What happens and I did not have the Fibonacci sequence level kind of in the right spot as we do now. This is the beginning of October 4th, if you pay attention, definitely to mention. And if you see that October 4th there, that was when we started to rally. So if we take that level and extension and go all the way through, we'll see that a 50% pullback on an upward momentum where the volume is still sitting. We'll make it white just so you can see the white line. It is just getting affordable, and it's very affordable right now. This is amazing. Fibonacci level 2150. So I thought 2400, if it held, we'd be good. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It did not hold, so therefore I updated you on Twitter. I updated you on Instagram, as this is what I do. And 2150 is really the strong suit here. We're starting to come into it, and hopefully we settle and continue to get back to the upward momentum. Look at this relative strength index chart. Let's pay attention to that plus the volume. That should give us enough information. And bang, there you are. I love it. Without further ado there, look at that. We're below the 30 on the 15-minute. That's exciting. On the hourly, let's check that out. So we may get a little bit more, and it may touch the 2140. I believe we're done falling, ladies and gentlemen, as this is not financial advice. This is a lovely community I just started off saying with, and this could be manipulation. This could be something. It's coming down too hard, too fast. And I'll tell you right now, when it does this, well, what is it going to do all over? It's going to start us back up all over again for us to be able to maintain back up in that level, hopefully during this short-term time frame. So that's kind of exciting right now, looking at the RSI level and looking at these last candles. This is why you take profits. We talked about 4,000 on the last video, and we definitely did, but we did not reach there. So it is safe to say that scenario is gone for the moment. We will not pay attention or worry about that currently. We have to recover, and we have to make sure that when we do come back up here, we do not receive a dead cat bounce, or we do not receive a double bottom M. That will continue to proceed here if you see it, and then that'll be something you're looking at. Let's hope we don't do that, or perhaps even go down to the lower levels where we've not been to 61.8 at the 1800 level as a second scenario for the dead cat bounce. So if you're buying dips and you're looking to buy dips, you could probably start buying dips on Shiba Inu, but as I did, I bought some real high, 26 and a half. That was a real high right now, as you can see. But it's making its way back up. Pay attention, definitely to mention. Do we get a dead cat bounce, or do we break this? If we break the 3,100 level, and that's another one to pay attention to, this is a big level. If we pay and break through, then we could be way off up to the 4,000, as we discussed earlier, and then that would be a real scenario for you. But currently, right now, the money and the volume is still flying in, so we do not have any signs of worry. $500 million has fallen as we fell about $3 billion in market cap. So the scenario in $500 million versus $3 billion almost, it's not really quite adding up. So if you pay attention to that, we are still double the market cap versus the volume in the last 24 hours. This is very bullish, and I do believe that we're going to reach back up to the 3,100. So that's something I'm looking into. That's something I'm paying attention to. This will be some sideways boring action. Maybe we do get some down here instead of this bottom M. We'll go with a different color, and this will be green just to show you on the scene what I mean. And it may start this may start to happen. And that'll be the very, very, very first step into coming back towards a bullish momentum. What do we do? We'll take it red because it's falling there, so we'll make it color-coded. And those are your scenarios. We could do fire brick red. It doesn't really matter. That's the second scenario. So pay attention to those. I do believe that we're done falling. If I were to say, well, 2150, and I'll move it out of the way so you can see what we're talking about. We did that. And if you see, that's the tail. The tail's done talking-ish. And that right there was just a lot of manipulation. This was a big shakeout. That's a lot of talk right there. Big shakeout. And some of y'all might have sold and got scared. Well, I knew that this price right here, I updated you. You might have known. Wall Street Pete came here for you, and we told you. Don't worry, this might be a shakeout. The whales are trying to get you to come out, and all they're going to do is just buy this dip at the 2400. And then what did they probably do? Well, they probably bought more at the 2152 because they know that in the Fibonacci level on the sequence, it is still very bullish on the 50%, which is 2152. We hit exactly that level, as I showed you on Twitter, on Instagram. I don't need to go on there to show you. A lot of you are my followers on there, so you're enjoying the benefits and enjoying the back way up. So now we're establishing back to the 2400. As you see, there's 3 more minutes, and in the hourly at the 2 o'clock time frame, we might just continue to come back through to the roof. So please, no worries. Always take profits. Yes, we do talk about that. But in this case, there very well could be just a big next test here at the 3100. And if we break the 3100, expect to test one last time resistance at the 3400. So you are now caught up on Shiba Inu. You're very welcome. Definitely resistance. I do believe 100% there will be resistance here at this level again. We're going to touch it a couple times. It's like getting the digits. What did I tell you, right? So this could be the frame. This could be the frame right here. And let's just get rid of, I don't want to get rid of all the scenarios because I do like them. But this could be where we start trading. So pay attention to this. It's very clear. 3100, we either start trading in between here or we get bigger and we start trading in this range. So watch that sideways action. Watch some of that going on in there. I do believe that this white scenario can happen. It'll range from all the way to the 3500, excuse me, 3500 or the 31. So it depends. I think we're going to break through it. We'll see what happens. Stay with me. Hit the bell notification. Hit the all. So when we do that stuff, you will be following. I didn't sell, but yeah, well, I'm confident too. I do believe that this is a shakeout. And remember, if you want the market to keep going up and you want it to keep going and you're excited, well, then you have to understand that a healthy pullback down, sideways boring action is healthy. Okay, so it's healthy, sideways, healthy. Now we're really getting somewhat of a correction. It's the first leg seriously down. If you notice, it's kind of mimicking what we've been doing. So now pay attention. Look to see if this green bar here can hold support to 2400. We touched the 2150 like I told you we should. That's very okay. Not a big deal. Look to maybe do it again. So please don't freak out. If it doesn't, and the volume is going to continue to keep kicking ass and taking names as the volume has been doing, 2.30 is the volume, so 2.229 is not much of a crypto market total cap difference. Then you go right to Shiba and you take a peek at 2256, looking at the 17.5, going back to 18 billion in volume, still at a 9 billion right under market cap. You know you're strong. You know your volume's over the double, so you know there's a price action coming. That was a clear shakeout. Don't get fooled, as a good one just said. He did not, or she did not get fooled, whoever it is, boy or girl, I don't care. But they did not get fooled out. And that's the thing. Don't get fooled. Buy these dips. Have some money on the sidelines. What am I doing with Solana? Well, this is my plan, and I just want everyone to understand this is what I'm doing, so please don't do what I'm doing. Don't always, but we are breaking. We are on the hourly breaking the downward trend line. I'm just letting you know, and I'm starting to see it right there. It's starting to peak up a little, and if I do an indicator or anything like that, and I did the wrong one, excuse me, we should be below it, and we are. Very good. So we're coming below the EMA, exponential moving average, on Solana, and I love to talk about Solana, so don't get upset if you see me talking about it. We're coming back to Shiba token in a second to show you this. The ribbon is getting tighter. The ribbon's getting tighter. It came down. You see the price action happened. Well, now it's happening again. These ribbons are going to get tight. The red band is going to flip, and it's going to flip on the outside, and you're going to see your red band on the outside. What does it look like? It looks like this right here. See it? That's going to happen. That's going to repeat again. It's high volatile waves. It's Solana. It's been boring sideways action. Having a falling wedge, for the Christ's sake. I don't know how long it's been falling wedge, but it's been a falling wedge for a while. And Solana's been doing it. And if you don't realize, it's only a matter of time before this falling wedge really picks up. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to pick up. It's going to be wild. And if you see it in here, and I'm trying to just get, it's disgusting the way I do things here on the TA. It's like sloppy poppy here. I apologize. But if you see that's coming, that's definitely going to build up into something huge and it's going to break out. I can't look at that mess. I'm sure you can't either. It probably looks crazy on there. But if you see it here, that's what I'm talking about. So it's finally starting to land here. And this old support level at the 158 is now starting to become resistance. And I told you what I was doing. I'm taking profits at the 171. If you'd like to do it as well, it's up to you. But the 169, I am selling some. And what am I doing? Well, I'm buying some Shiba token like a maniac. I have the Shiba fever. Yes, I do. And I'm really sorry. Anybody who is upset with me, yeah, I have the Shiba token fever. And this is what I expect to happen. So when we come back up on Solana, I expect to be able to now start being able to trade in that range. And what I'm going to do is start a couple of times, hit resistance back up to here. I'm going to sell out, as we did a couple times already, and then I'm going to just convert it into Shiba. So that's what I'm going to do. It's up to you. Shiba token, as we come right back, because I told you and I promised I would, without any others, and we're going to end this video quick as I have to get going. So Shiba token, I do want you to pay attention to a lot of that. The double pattern M is possible, and it does shake a lot of people out. The RSI levels look great, so we're going to go to the EMA, the direct movement index chart I have not seen in a long time. This is the hourly, and yeah, look at that big space. Whew. We're continuing to get some crazy price action, and this is what we'll do here. The EMA, as I promised you, the Bollinger Bands, and the exponential moving average involved, and look at that big move. Whew. We continue to stay above, and now what did we do? Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the answer. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Shiba token now has this band, and what I need this band to do is now have all of these moving averages to come in together and tighten up, and that's what we're looking for in order for us to get another spike back up on Shiba token. So in order for it to do that, we need those bands to get tight. What are the bands doing? Well, they're getting tight. Where is the money at on these hourly on TradingView? As you can follow me, well, we hit the bottom ribbon. And what happened? Well, we immediately started developing some support here at the 2400, as I said we were going to. So on Instagram, if you've noticed, when we're closing the candle, we are closing the candle above the 2400 on the hourly, which is looking very, very bullish and very, very strong. That's huge. We're staying above the EMA ribbon. We're not falling below the EMA ribbon, which would be very bearish. You understand? We are staying away on the hourly from being bearish. That's huge. It's a red candle, yes. But at the same time, as I explained to you on the hourly, that is very, very bullish. Now, bearish will take us down through the 2150, and if we break down there, then you already know we're in a bearish situation, and there's not much we can do about it, but we fell enough. So I see it coming down. I see a big pop-up coming through to fight back to the 3500. First, we need to get to the 31. So it's just a big repeat. Wall Street, Pete. As funny as that sounds. And what Bitcoin's doing right now is kind of something similar. Instead of it hitting the bottom of the ribbon, and this is Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen, on the hourly, we're hitting the top of the ribbon. So pay attention to the tip of the ribbon, as we may try to stay above and close above this price of 54,100. So that's going to be a tough resistance line here, as we hope to keep hitting and hitting and hitting that 54.5 level. That's a big level for Bitcoin. Pay attention to the 54.5-ish. Huge levels, huge levels. We need to definitely watch out for that. That's a big deal. If we start to break through, then Bitcoin will proceed to give us what we need. Hit that once, tap, and then we're fighting here somewhere around. So I don't know if we're going to get the resistance we need, but if you pay attention, this is the problem we're having. Bitcoin is having a rough time at the 55.4 level. It's starting to become an issue, and it's also starting to correct itself. So paying attention to what Bitcoin's doing. Let's see if this is the last leg up. Let's see if we can keep this ribbon here at the support of, let's see, I'm just going to look at the Fibonacci levels, because on the hourly it's matched up beautiful. And this is Bitcoin, and I'm trying to see if this is a legit. Let's go to the 4 hourlies. I want to make sure this is a legit pattern. I don't want to have the Fibonacci level up here and it be a crock of crap. because that's not good. And no, it's not that set up perfect. Now here we are, and because I'm going to do the levels right now, and I want to talk about it. All right, so the levels look pretty good here, as I have too many lines going all over the effing place, and I'm sorry about that. But this is when I'm talking about Bitcoin, because I want to close it with Big Daddy. We're separating here. We're getting separation, which means we're getting that fall that you're seeing, and that's what's happening. So on Bitcoin, it's looking to get to the 61.8, which is the 52.4 pullback. Did we receive that yet? I don't know, and no. So we didn't receive that yet, but we did come down close to the 50% retracement, which would be 53,000. So I do expect Bitcoin, when it's done, to do something maybe like this, and we have to be careful for that. Because if that happens, you're 100% going to see that price level, and that's the Bitcoin price, 51.6. That will be your retracement, and I'm pretty sure this is going to happen. I know I sound crazy, but I've seen crazier things happen. So pay attention to that level, as I'm putting levels everywhere. I do believe that that could be the bottom, as we just spoke about the bottom for Shiba Inu. So there's a couple things there to pay attention to. Resistance, support, right? Resistance orange, support purple. So pay attention to those levels. Bitcoin is doing something there before we would pull back up and come through on this roller coaster ride. I'm kind of curious if we do this. So let's see what happens with Bitcoin. This could be it. It could be done. I believe there's a chance we're done. Let's get the relative strength index out. See where we are, and we're not too good on there. Even on the 15, see how low we were on Shiba. So even Bitcoin is doing something funky. We may not be done. So that's why I'm trying to tell you I do see more. Notice how I didn't see any more on Shiba. I thought we were done. Well, Bitcoin's not done, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin is going to touch this right here, 53,000. And you know what? If you don't believe me, don't believe me. Just watch. Where is the 53,000 at? Just curious. It's at the bottom of the ribbon here, right here below the ribbon. So if you see that line all the way to 53,000, I believe that's going to be a great buy. I could be wrong. Once again, I may be wrong, but if I'm looking at the RSI levels on the bottom here, it does tell me, and it does show me that we have room to fall. Did it bounce back up on the history right here? Yes. So if we do get a bounce up, then beautiful. Then that's what we get, and we're not worrying about it falling anymore. But this is the retracement. This may be one more pull down. We have been moving up for some quite time, if you see it. So if you got to remember all these types of things, September 29th, the 30th, September, October, November, right? This is a week ago. Ladies and gentlemen, we're trading 41,000 2 weeks ago. We were trading 41,000 Bitcoin 2 weeks ago. So please don't get that effed up in your head. So what's up, Hugh? We had a great video. It was a wonderful video. Another great one. Real quick, Shiba token, Bitcoin, what was going on. Check the levels where you might be able to get more at. It may be over. I'm not sure where we are. I'm not checking it currently, but looks like 2,400 will hold on the next hourly candles. Let's see if it does. Like I said, pay attention to the downward M's. As soon as we break the downward M, you'll know we'll be in a bullish momentum. So that's pretty much what you're looking for. So hourly, 15 minutes, I'll show you them. You want to see them? I'll show you them. 15-minute chart is totally different. And you want to see double bottom M's? Well, there you go. If that breaks right there, ladies and gentlemen, we're done. We're okay. We're out of that move. And that's what I want people to start seeing. 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 15 minutes. That's what this chart is. No. There it is, 15 minutes, FTX. So the 15-minute chart right there, pay attention to that. It was double M's, and now what's going to happen? Well, if you get to the hourly, you'll see the hourly is going to follow. And what's going to happen? Well, it's going to follow, doing the same thing. Once we get to the hourly, it'll finish it off. So hopefully that's done. And that's what I'm trying to show you. I think it's really important to see that because you don't see it on the 15 and now it's done. That may show you back to the hourly. Then it show, oh, we're done. Oh, cool. Now I know. How the hell did you know? Well, that's how I knew. So Shiba token, once again, that's kind of something we're cheating. And if you really, really look at it in the 4-hourly way, well, look, really, really small resistance on the first leg up, second leg up. All right. Big chunk of change down. Another one, the volume, everybody and their mother's talking about it. Bigger change down. High school graduate is back. Oh, my God, YouTube stopped shadow banning your live feed. So what I want you to see here is this coming down and through. I thought you left us forever. Here we go, and that's what I'm talking about. So the 2400 is looking to be a very big level of support, and you see it right there, even on the 4-hourly as we switch from 15-minute to hour to there. So it's really big deal as we sit here and play with this and talk about this to show you what really is happening. So this could be the bottom of Shiba. This could be a great buy. Be excited. You're invited. Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. Have a great day. I'm out of here like Vladimir. We may do another video. We may not. It depends on Bitcoin. It depends on Shiba. It depends on the rest of this world. I want to do one Cardano, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I got banned or kicked off. Something happened. Our show did get screwed, and I think someone's out to get me. So high school graduate, I'm sorry that may have happened to you, but if you see some of the videos on the Shiba token, we've been on fire, and that's no lie. So check us out. Hit the bell notification. Hit the all. Share this with a friend, please. It would be great. Tell him I found this crazy New Yorker that used to work on New York on Wall Street. He used to do the open outcry pit. He used to actually watch people trade. He learned from the best, and now he's showing it to the rest. Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. Take care, everyone.